Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Pits of Motor Chaos. It's your host, Dave. In a minute, I'm going to have on the line with me Chicago Wise Guys Batch Race Circuit President Pete Demos. Hold on, let me get Pete on the line. Hold on, everybody.
Oh?
Hey, Pete.
Hey, Dave, how are you?
Good. You're on the air live on the Pits of Motor Chaos. Pete, how are you today?
I'm good, buddy. Still working. I worked on the NBC movie Chicago PD, and I've been at work since 6 this morning, and I do a lot of hours, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I didn't get a chance to go home work on the car tonight, but I'll get it done tomorrow for Saturday, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
How are you?
I'm good. I know every day you're working hard, Pete.
I don't know about working hard, but it's a lot of hours. I don't know about working hard.
So this Saturday is the last event for the season, Pete. So what do you got to say about this Saturday?
Well, I'm going to say to the people, come out and watch us run. We're going to have some really good cars out there. We got 14 cars coming out this weekend.
Now, are you going to do any different kind of match? I know some of the guys were talking about matching each other and stuff on Facebook.
No, nobody matches. I do the matches. Nobody does it to me, What I try to do is match the cars where the fans get a good show. You don't want one car running 780 and the other car running 660, and you have to track ahead of them. That's not a race. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing. That's why I'm doing this for 23 years.
Yep.
People can talk and say what they want, but, there's only one boss, and he makes the rules, and that's it. And that's me. Tell him, baby. That's my guys from work, We're still working. But
Yeah.
anyway, I want to shout out to my guys, man, that were with me Labor Day weekend. All my guys from Chicago PD, the Rigging Electric crew. We had about 12 of us out there. We had a really wonderful time. And I also got to say something to the Fleming boys. I'll tell you what, my car's had nothing but problems all year. I took it to a chassis shop in Missouri. I ain't going to mention no names, and the car never worked right since. And Eric Fleming had enough. He says, Saturday, he saw the car running. He says, tomorrow morning, get the car here, get it up in the air, and get the tires off, and let me have it. Him and his brother Jeff got under that car. They were in there an hour. That car went a 101 60-foot at 675. Let me give it all the power you can give it, he says. That Eric Fleming is one of the best chassis mans I've ever seen. I said, thank God for him. If I should have had him in the beginning of the season, I've already been in the top 5 right now,
Yeah.
That's what, like I say, this is our last race, and next year I'm going to start working on next year's race. We've got a banquet coming up. I'm going to go finalize the banquet details next week. Like last year, we had 205 people at our awards banquet. And I'm going to have a new champion or the same champions last year. Christian Nuck and Dennis Furcus are a quarter point apart.
Now you're talking
for the championship.
Now you were talking about the Fleming. Jeff came in from Vegas, and he ran pretty good Sunday.
Jeff always runs good. Are you kidding me? And Eric, I'm telling you, Eric is one of the best chassis men I've ever seen in my life, hands down. And I've been racing since 1970. I've never seen anybody like that kid. He's the best.
It was like Jeff.
If I keep racing, he's going to do a lot of work in my car for next year. Computer, I don't have a computer. He's going to put a computer in. New scoop, new shocks in the back with the Pro Mod valve, the front struts, because they're stock at valving right now. There's a lot of things he wants to do to the car, You see what he did with Christian Nuck. He went a 630 something,
Yeah. Yeah, it was like Jeff never left.
Oh, yeah, I miss Jeff. He's always been a good competitor, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And all the fans out there, just bring us up, coming out there this last weekend, and like I say, the championship will be decided, not only the championship, probably the first 5 or 6 spots,
Right.
So, like I say, this is our 23rd year, and next year it'll be our 24th. If God willing, we'll have our 25th year if I'm still around, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well,
a lot of work. Besides the work I do at my job, it's a lot of work to run the Wise Guys, trust me,
Yeah, I was doing an interview with Bill Hupton last night. He was saying that he was talking to you before, saying you were saying when we going to stop drag racing?
Who said that?
Bill Hupton, the one that runs for you guys once in a while.
Bill who?
Hupton.
Oh, Hufsky.
Yeah, the one that runs with you guys sometimes when you guys need extra cars.
The Barracuda.
The blue car.
Yeah. We have you ran a couple times too, yeah.
Yeah, he said he was talking to you one time, and you guys were saying, when are we going to stop racing. It's been so many years.
We're talking, yeah. When are we going to grow up? Yeah, I was telling them, when are we going to get out of this,
Yeah.
It's like a disease, let's face it, But there ain't nothing I wouldn't do for these wise guys, They're all like family, you know what I'm saying? I love them all. They're like, I'm 64. I love them like they're my kids, And we got a great bunch of guys. I mean, it's unbelievable the people we have, and that's what makes me keep going, you know what I'm saying? I drag my butt all day at work. I come home, I'm beat up, and I get my butt out in that garage, and I don't have a lot of help. One of my crew guys had a heart attack. The other guy's getting old, and it's rough, If I race next year, I'm going to be looking for a couple of guys to help me out. That's what I'm going to be looking for, and going for the championship, So that's about it. So what else with you, Dave? How you doing?
I'm pretty good, Pete. Working Monday through Fridays. I'm making my living. I'm happy.
Making a living. It's all that counts, right?
So the banquet will be at the same place this year?
The banquet will be at Nico's Lounge. We'll put it all. It'll be on our Facebook and on our computer and everything. How about that Bob Orsolini 636, huh?
Yeah.
With the car. You see that?
Yeah.
Now remember, next year we got Vince Portera coming back with his brand new Pro Mod. We got Tom DeWire. Oh, God, I'm just trying to think without forgetting anybody who we got coming back. It's just great. He's got so many guys coming back next year. And who else? I don't have a book in front of me. Let's see, who else do we have coming back next year? We got Vince Portera, Tom DeWire, who didn't race. We lost two of our main guys this year. Jumping Jim Regenauer, who was with us for many, many years. And Rick Satchel, who really wanted to win the championship this year. And I told him, I said, Lay, there's nobody more I want to win than you. And he never made it to the first race, and it was really hard.
Yeah.
We got, it's just to lose two guys in 1 year, been racing with you for years and years and years. It's rough, but I tell you. So that's about it, Dave. What else can I talk to you about? I mean, we got Chuck Beck came back this year. He ran good, We got Troy Pozujic came back for us this year. Poor Billy Holt, he had a bad accident, Billy Holt was doing great till he had his accident, And he told me, he said, when the car blew up and caught on fire, he couldn't see. So instead of going to the right lane, where the other guy was hitting him, he went to the left and hit the wall. And he sacrificed himself in the car so he wouldn't hit the car next to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the kind of people we have. They're the kind of people we have in our group. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just proud to be leading these guys. I really, really am.
Oh, we can't forget Hector LaQuente came back too.
Yeah, Hector came back. Yes, he came back. He came back, and who else came back this year? Oh, Wayne DeFries came back.
Yeah.
Wayne DeFries coming. Tom Zabonzak, he's flying. Oh, we got Brad Berkshire coming back next year, too. And one of our guys this year is running good, is Brian Clark. He's running good. Yeah. We got our regulars, Dean Neesmith, Bob Redfield, Alex Kucha, We also had the guys from the Hoosier Auto come out and get their car out for the first time, in about 2-3 years.
Yeah.
So Dean Cameron came back this year. So next year, look it up, it's going to be a really good year next year. Hopefully I'll race. I don't know. I can't promise anybody anything. I don't know if I'm going to race. So, I'll find out. I'll decide in the next month or so,
And
if not, I'll put the car up for sale, and that's it. I'll run the crew. If I don't do that, I'll race the car and do what I got to do with it. You know what I'm saying, Dave?
Now you know you're going to keep racing, Pete.
It's a disease, man. It's a disease. Trust me.
And also, I hear Vice President Carlos might be running next year.
Who?
Vice President Carlos might be running his Camaro next year.
I'm sorry, I can barely hear you. I'm sorry. Say it again.
I said Vice President Carlos might be running his Camaro next year.
Yeah, Carlos has got his car. I hope the guy gets the motor and stuff in. You know what I'm saying? And it's another car. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a lot of cars. It's just I think Labor Day weekend we had 17, 18 cars we had out there. If I'm not mistaken, we had 17 cars Labor Day weekend. Yeah. And like I said, I had my guys from the studio out, from Chicago PD, and it meant a lot to me. I've been working with these guys side by side for 4 years now, every day, Yeah. So I invite them all to the banquet. They're all going to be there, a bunch of party guys,
Yeah.
Everybody had a great time. We had a live band. We had Troy Pozujic's brothers band there. It was called Whiskey Creek, and they played Saturday night. And everybody had a wonderful, wonderful time, And I got to thank Randy and Marcel for all the work they do, because without them, like I said, we've been together, Randy and Marcel and me, for 23 years since they bought the track.
Right.
All these guys from work, they came out, and I guess they broke the bar record for drinks that night.
Yeah.
For me, I was an angel, not me. So we got rained out Saturday. We made one run and got rained out, so, you know. But anyway, you know, I really appreciate what you're doing for motorsports. You're doing a good job, you know. You're doing a really, really good job, and hopefully everything works out next year, and, you know, everybody has a good season. Knock on wood, nobody got hurt this year, you know. No, you know, Billy Holt is okay. As a matter of fact, Billy Holt will be out there this weekend on Saturday. He's coming out by us, so, you know. Like I say, it's going to be our last race, so try and get some people out. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be for a championship, you know. When you can come down to the last day and have a champion decided, a championship, you know, that's great.
Yeah.
You know, to the last day, you know, so that's about it, D. I'm going to have to cut you short. Everybody's ready. We're trying to get out of here now. I appreciate the call. Is anything else you want to ask me about, buddy?
No, we pretty much covered it all, Pete.
I think you're going to call Carlos later to talk to him, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to make a few changes next year. You know, I'm not going to say it now, but I am going to make a few changes next year as far as the group and everything, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, I'll let that all become known in the winter. Okay, buddy?
Sounds good, Pete.
Take care. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Bye. Okay, everyone, that was Vice President Chicago Wise Guys Pete Demos. Hope you all enjoyed that. Join me at 8 o'clock for Vice President of the Chicago Wise Guys, Carlos.